The Jets are just 3 games away from completing the perfect tank in a season where the Jets could potentially be drafting a generational quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. But there's one hurdle left in our path, and I am terrified about it. Jets! Welcome to Jets Talk. My name is Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Guys, I will be live tonight, Tuesday, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, with our Talking Jets panel. Me, O'Leary, Greenbean, and special guest Richie from Jets Media. So if you want to check that out, we will be discussing all the offseason topics, draft, game recap, all that good stuff tonight. So make sure you tune in for that. But let's move on to today's video. I want to talk about our remaining schedule and why I'm so concerned about the prospects of the Jets not getting Trevor Lawrence. Okay, so as it stands, we've got the Rams, we've got the Browns, and we've got the Patriots. Now, I think we can all assume the Rams game should be a very easy loss. That defensive line is going to absolutely rip apart our offensive line, and Sam's going to be on his back most of the game. The Browns, as long as they play the way they should, like the way they played Monday night against the Ravens, Jets don't stand a chance. We cannot compete with that type of firepower. It's just not going to happen. The game that concerns me, that has me so worried, is Week 17 against the Patriots. I've said this in the live streams. I've been talking about it for weeks on weeks on weeks. I am so nervous that Bill Belichick is going to throw this game because Bill's going to be knocked out of the playoffs. There's no way that they're going to be competing for a playoff spot. I think they have to win out in order for that to even be a possibility. Now, I don't trust, I understand. Bill Belichick is going for the all-time wins record, which is like 350 or something like that. So he needs a bunch of wins. But let me ask you this. Is Bill Belichick getting this one win at the end of the season going to benefit him long-term? Or could losing that game benefit him by not getting Trevor Lawrence in your division and picking up an extra 2 wins every season that you're in there because you don't have to deal with Trevor Lawrence, potentially? Is that better for him? Is Bill Belichick even going to throw a game? I don't know. But I don't trust Bill Belichick at all. The guy that resigned on a napkin from our New York Jets has been the bane of my existence for basically my entire existence. I'm only 31 years old. So, I've basically been dominated by the Bill Belichick era in New England. So, what do we do? Why do I think this is going to happen, first and foremost? Aside from Bill Belichick being like just a skeevy dude. Look at the Patriots' schedule coming up. In Miami, the Patriots do not play well in Miami. They never do. The Miami Dolphins are playing well right now. They were very close to beating the Chiefs. I don't think there's any way that the Patriots go down to Miami and beat Miami. I think Miami's getting that win. Then you have 2 games left. Do you see the Bills, or do you see the Patriots losing to the Bills on Monday Night Football? I don't. I think the Bills are a good team. You could argue the Bills are the second best team in the AFC right now. I think they're one of the only teams that could really compete with the Chiefs and give them a run for their money. So that's going to be a loss. Now Bill Belichick goes into the final game of this season against our New York Jets. And I'm telling you right now, based on the little bit of bumps and bruises that Newton has had, the poor quality of play that we've kind of seen throughout the course of the year, not very consistent, there is no part of me that believes that they're going to try and hold on to Cam Newton next year. So, under the disguise of forward thinking, Bill Belichick is going to play Jarrett Stidham the final week of the season, and the Jets are going to screw themselves up. We're going to verse a backup quarterback, and we're going to accidentally win. That's what's going to happen. We're going to beat the goddamn Patriots. I can feel it in my bones. It's what's going to happen. Because I don't believe Jarrett Stidham's the answer either. And I don't think Bill Belichick thinks Stidham is the answer either. I think what's going to happen is you'll see end of the season, Garoppolo ends up going back to New England. So it doesn't matter what happens with the quarterback situation this year. And at least Bill Belichick will have the disguise of, well, I tried to see what the future of the team could look like. I'm telling you right now, Bill Belichick is going to screw this up for the New York Jets. If I'm the Jets ownership, if I'm Joe Douglas, I'm banging down the door if the Jets are going to lose these next 2 games. So we're going 0-15 into the Week 17 game. If we're 0-15 and the Jaguars have not won, this is why we need the Jaguars to beat the Bears so badly Week 16. Because if the Jets go into this final game of the season and Belichick is able to throw the game and we lose out on Trevor Lawrence, you can't allow this to happen if you're ownership, if you're Joe Douglas. You need to fire Adam Gase after 0-15 to make sure he doesn't play Sam Darnold and try to win or pull Sam Darnold, play Joe Flacco just to win a game at the end of the season to avoid the 0-16 record. There is no part of me that should allow this to happen. No part of the Jets organization that should want to allow this to happen. You have to get rid of him. Force whoever's going to play or force whoever's going to be the interim head coach for a game to play Morgan for just a game. Don't let Flacco come in or let Sam play, but we need to complete the tank. We're so close, and I'm going to be losing my mind in these last 3 weeks. This has been like the longest season from I'm just rooting for losses and I want to root for wins, but it's not happening. What we need to have happen, we need the Jaguars to win, beat the Bears, take this out of the Jets' hands, take it out of the Patriots' hands. That way we could go into the final week of the season with me rooting for a Jets win for once this year. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. Am I just crazy? Do you think this could really happen? Or is Belichick just going to thump us? And we're well on our way to 0-16. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, go Jets.